What's hacking? It's Quackin. Welcome back to another episode. This time we're talking about some pickups I got recently. That's right. I went to a convention, got some games, all that kind of fun stuff. Had some fun. Let's talk about it. So I went to TORG. Honestly, one of the better conventions I've been to. There was a couple YouTubers there, besides myself, of course, that was there. I got to see Corey Carlson from My Life in Gaming. He wasn't a special guest, but he said before that he would be at that convention. I happened to see him walking around because I knew that knowledge. I looked for him, found him, talked for a bit, and yeah, there he is. He's there. I also saw Metal Jesus Rocks. Now, not exactly I'd say a fan of Metal Jesus. I just kind of would see his videos pop. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch that because it's there. Didn't get to talk to him because he was busy, probably getting pickups and stuff, but got to see a whole bunch of different stuff, got a whole bunch of videos, got to play a whole bunch of things as well. Also got me some 4K footage of playing Crazy Taxi, not as good as Joe from GameSack's footage, of course. But hey, he got some 4K footage of playing Crazy Taxi. I did as well. Had a lot of fun playing that, and some other cool arcade games as well. So heck yeah. So games I picked up. I got a nice little bundle here of a bunch of loose Nintendo handheld games for $6 each. Got a nice little deal there. And some of these I was actually looking for. Like I was like, oh, I wish I got that game before it got expensive or something. I don't really want to get, say, the Switch version or whatever for that much more price. But this game I never really heard of before. This is just kind of like a mysterious game. I was like, I've never seen this before. This is, I believe, Gem Monsters. I think it's actually called Little Monsters. There's a North American version. Of course, it cheaper being the Japanese version. Game Boy Color right there, so that's pretty freaking neat. Never heard of that. Never really seen anything. Very underrated our title. Even the North American version seems to be a little cheap. So hey, that's pretty freaking cool. Next, I got Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the Game Boy Advance. This is, of course, technically the sequel to the Game Boy original. I have to say, what I've played so far, phenomenal title. Got close to beating the game, having a whole lot of fun so far. I never played this game for, whatever reason, but it certainly reminds me of another game I played that seems to be a bit of a clone of it, Larry Boy, because it has just a similar feel and whatnot. And it is really cool just kind of seeing how the Mario vs. Donkey Kong, not Mario Luigi, Mario vs. Donkey Kong series originated. And I played, the March of the Minis and whatnot as a kid. I never did play the original, and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, having a lot of fun with that. Looking forward to beating the game. Of course, this is the Japanese version. I don't want to get the Switch version because it's like $50. Seriously, like I got this for $6. What? Like that's I was gonna say 5 times less. No, that's like what? Like I don't almost 10 times less. That is insane how you can just get a game like that for so much cheaper. Who knew that if you actually use critical thinking and beat Nintendo's logic? Now, sure, there isn't that multiplayer mode and whatever, but this has the e-reader levels. The new game doesn't, for whatever reason. I just don't think it's worth spending $50. Sure, it's not a $6 game, but it's like, seriously, guys, come on, a game that's over 20 years old, and a game you could have got in the eShop for like $10. Like, hey, I got it for even cheaper. And being a Japanese game, you don't need to read the text. It's a platformer, and there's also demonstrations as well that happen throughout the game that are just simply like, show and tells. Like, you don't need to read Japanese to see how to do that. And even then, it's like, it's a pretty simple game. But yeah, having a lot of fun with that. Yeah, pretty freaking cool. I also got another GBA game, Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire. Now, I already had a copy of this, but because it was so cheap, I was like, $6, sure, why not? And this actually got me in the mood to playing, Ruby and Sapphire Pinball, having a whole lot of fun with it as well. I did really enjoy the original Pokemon Pinball, but I'm definitely playing this one a lot more. It's been a little bit since I played the game because there's like a whole bunch of games I'm getting into, haven't really a chance to check things out, but been having a lot of fun with that. I also got then a DS game, Lego Battles. Really enjoyed Ninjago Lego Battles. A friend of mine was telling me for years, probably 10 years now, to say, hey, get that game, it's better than Ninjago Battles, and it has local multiplayer. If you all have cartridges, he does as well. So I'm like, you know what, I'll get Lego Battles. I really liked Lego as a kid, not so much now, but it's like, I'll check it out just because I'm more of a video game guru now. So hey, that's now in my collection, $6. Pretty good deal. And then finally, I think one of the bigger ones for me, this isn't the greatest of game, I've been playing it recently, that's why I had my 3DS, is Mario Party The Top 100. Now this is an interesting game because a lot of people said this game sucked. And, you know, Mario Party Jamboree came out recently, so I was like, I'd like to check out, you know, just kind of all the Mario Party games I haven't really seen before. And, you know, Mario Party Top 100, you know, it's just, you know, mini games, not really much of a board system. There is some extra modes in there, but it's like, yeah, you know, I've only played this for a couple of minutes, and it's like, it's about what I expected. But, you know, I wasn't going to spend like $40. I think it's like, it might even be cheaper brand new. And I think it was like 15, the cheapest you could find eBay prices. And then you got to deal with shipping and tax and all that freaking crap. $6 at a convention. You know, that might be a little expensive for a game like this, but it's like, you know, Mario vs. Donkey Kong and Top 100 were games I was looking for. This is actually well, besides Lego Battles, this is the only North American game I got as well, so that's kind of cool. Just found that in a little bin randomly. There's some other games I wish I got too, but it's like, didn't have a ton of money trying to save, so hey, I thought that was a pretty freaking hacking good deal, I have to say, in my opinion. Having a lot of fun with all those games, a lot of cool things I was looking for, and stuff that I was just thinking about, like, hey, I wish I got that sooner. And then like a week later, this convention happened, and was like, found that stuff. And now, you know, before the convention, I also picked up Mario Party Jamboree. Having fun with this game, I gotta say. The new boards are nice. It is cool that it comes with a 3-member membership. One member 3-month membership for the standard Nintendo line. That's at least nice, because I don't know, they don't have like a free trial thing. So yeah. Speaking of membership, though, I actually just got PlayStation Plus Premium, the most expensive one. Someone was doing like a PS5 unboxing, or PS5 Pro unboxing, and I saw a code on a video randomly, and I was like, I would like to play this game right here, Borderlands 3. And the problem is, I don't want to spend money for, you know, freaking PS Plus, you know, any of that crap. I realize there's probably a game in the back of my mind, there's a website I probably could have got for cheap, but it's like, I don't exactly have a ton of money. There's no free trial. Unlike Nintendo, they've done a lot of the free trials. PlayStation has done free trials for PS Plus, but it's like, yeah, so I got that, been playing Borderlands 3, have a lot of fun with that. Only have a little bit left on that trial, but I'm planning on playing as many Ape Escape games as possible. I do have the first Ape Escape game physically, but it's Japanese, and it's like, yeah, I probably could play it, but you gotta do some rigmarole to actually get the game to work. And I'm having a bit of issues with my original PlayStation one, so it's like, you know, we'll just get it downloaded through PS Plus and play it that way before things expire. I already own the game physically, and probably will check out Ape Escape 2 and 3 as well. That being said, then, hope you all enjoyed my pickups. Let me know what your favorite pickup was down below. Anything you had to say down below, of course, as well. There's something I was going to say, and I don't remember what it was. But besides, of course, my outro. But, you know, I almost thought of it. I don't know, I guess happy holidays, and I gotta go take a shit.